Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bupe. Guys, please do like this video and please do leave a comment. And for most of my friends, I've been getting messages from you guys, inboxing me, DMing me and saying, Bupe, your video was fantastic. I love this. I love that. Guys, while I do appreciate that a lot, I will appreciate it even more if you can leave a comment right here on this video on YouTube. It's really going to help my channel to grow and it's going to give me so much more confidence. So please do that. I appreciate it. If this is not the first video of mine that you're watching and you haven't yet subscribed, be honest with yourself and say, I actually do like this girl and her content. So make sure to hit that button. Do it right now. Thank you. Guys, I'd love to welcome you to my series on how to date right. I'm doing this series because I'm seeing so many people making mistakes. And the truth of the matter is that love is something that can really blind you. It just makes you become so emotional. You probably don't even reason that well. So I'm here to help you snap back into reality and give your relationship a double check. Today I'm giving to you 10 don'ts. And let's quickly get into it. Number one is do not attach your self-worth to your relationship. I don't care how fantastic the relationship is going. I don't care how well your partner treats you, how much they value you. That does not matter to me right now. What matters is I need you to know that your self-worth does not and should not come from your relationship. Your self-worth should come from how well you know your position in God. That is what is absolutely important. God does not change. What he says about you doesn't change, and how he feels about you doesn't change. But your relationship and the person that you're dating, oh, they change. That will surprise you. One minute everything is fantastic and then the next minute things just go wrong. But I'm not saying they will go wrong. I'm just saying guard your heart by making sure that your self-worth does not depend on your relationship. The second thing is do not let your relationship distance you from your family and from your friends. Guys, it's absolutely important for you to know that before you even got into that relationship, your friends were there. Your family was there. Now you're in the relationship and you want to forget about all those things. Guys, don't. Your friends and your family have got a special place that your relationship should not threaten. No matter how infatuated or how crazy in love you are, remember that your family and friends were there before that relationship, and it's important for them to stay there even while you are in that relationship. The third point is do not tolerate any form of abuse. It's absolutely important for you, even before getting into a relationship, to say, I will not tolerate abuse. Even if I saw it happening to my sister, even if I saw it happening to my mom and I think it's normal, it's not normal. Abuse should not be tolerated. Tell yourself that. And at the first sign of any type of abuse, physical abuse, psychological, emotional, and even financial abuse, walk away. And this brings me to my next point, which is do not ignore red flags. In my previous video on things you need to know before dating, the link is right here. Please do watch that. I talk about how it's important for you to know that as you date, you are knowing the person. Part of knowing a person is noticing the red flags. Keep your eyes open. Take note of what the red flags are. Scrutinize them. It's okay even to overthink things because you're still getting to know this person. And if you're wrong about them, it will show. Do not ignore red flags. If they look abusive, if they look like they're narcissistic, if they look like they're sadistic, if they look like they've got traits that are not healthy for a relationship, take note of that and walk away from the relationship. The next point, guys, that I want to bring to your attention is do not lose yourself while in a relationship. You know, when you fall in love and you're just in the fields, it's so easy to get lost in that place. But always remember who you are. Do not get lost. Do not lose yourself in the relationship. And you know what? Tell somebody to help you take note of yourself. Say, you know what, my friend, I'm getting into this relationship and it's feeling so good, but I just want to help you. Keep me in check. Okay, keep me in check and tell me if you think I'm becoming somebody that I'm not. It's so easy for you to forget your hobbies, to forget your personal interests, and just let your entire life revolve around this relationship. Do not lose yourself. Keep your circle of friends, keep your hobbies, keep your personal values. Remember who you are constantly. The next point that I want to bring to your attention is do not make assumptions in relationships. Don't assume this person loves you. Let them show you they love you. Do not assume this person is so crazy into you. Do not make assumptions because then you think this relationship is actually better than it is. Ask questions. Ask, what's going on here? Why is it like this? Ask questions. Remember, you're trying to determine whether or not this is the person you want to go all the way with. So do not make assumptions on behalf of the person you're dating. Don't. Ask questions and be certain. The next point, guys, that I want you to know is do not fix what should not be fixed. You need to know when it's time to walk away from a relationship. Not everything needs to be fixed. Even if it can be fixed, you need to know, do I really need to fix this? Do I want to keep going through these cycles? Do I want to keep going through these motions? Know when to fix things and know when to call it quits. Be smart more than you need to give. Do not risk your own health for a relationship, guys. Don't do that. A relationship has to be healthy. Even in the moments when you're having downs or low moments in a relationship, it should still be in a healthy way. Do not fix what does not need to be fixed. Get out if you need to. The other thing I want to say, guys, which is truly important, is do not confuse lust for love. I know that for most of us, we find ourselves in relationships that started where we were just like friends with benefits, and then eventually we decided to start dating. Guys, be careful. Be careful and know what a relationship really is. If a can be crazy about your physique, somebody can be crazy about your career, somebody can be crazy about just how you talk, they can be infatuated with just persona rather than who you really are. And do not confuse those two things. It's like when I say that I really love a certain musician, guys, I'm not really loving that person. I just love their persona. Remember, the point is, do not become a victim of love. Do be so blinded that you fail to see that this bus is heading into the ditch. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes. I know love, oh, love, it just really blinds you. And that's why I want to remind you to say, do not stay in a relationship that's going into a ditch. Get out. Do not become a victim of love. Do not tolerate abuse. Do not keep saying, I'll work on it, I'll work on it. If it's not working, stop trying to fix it. Stop. Last point, which is probably the most important, is do not choose your relationship with a person over your relationship with God. God is the only constant in your life. Your family comes and goes, relationship comes and goes, but God will always be there. Never make the mistake of choosing your relationship with somebody over your relationship with God. Your peace and a healthy relationship with God should be much more important to you than your relationship with another person. So, guys, these are my 10 don'ts for relationships. I hope you pick something. I know it may not apply to everybody, but I hope you pick something, and I hope you can forge ahead and make sure that you try to stay in a relationship that is healthy. Remember, it's better to get out of a relationship alive than to stay in a relationship just for show and then lose your life. Like, comment, and subscribe, and watch these other videos and enjoy.